You have to do the thing in order to do the thing. You have to actually rewrite the stories, change your narrative if you want to get to where you're going. You have to actually go out and do the thing and not just wait until there's a perfect time or everything is easy or you feel like you're ready. If you feel like you are ready to do something, you have passed the point of when you should have done that thing. When you feel 100% like, oh, I got this, let's go, you missed the best time to do it. Go back. Go faster. Often in entrepreneurship, I feel like, especially as women, we are told, you've got to be in flow. You have to have the perfect mix of masculine energy that says go, 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 be structured. And yet you also have to sit back and receive and manifest, right? And a lot of the languaging out there, I don't think actually explains how much you need to get the fuck up and go do the thing. There's a lot of languaging of sit back, be in feminine energy, allow it to receive, allow yourself to receive. And yes, that is true. You want to allow opportunities. I talked about this about a week or so ago. You want to receive those opportunities that you then take advantage of. But you actually do have to go out and do the thing. It's not just a matter of journaling through or working through in whatever modality you use those stories. Yes, you have a lot of stories, a lot of narratives around why you can't go out and do the thing. A lot of fear around rejection, failure, success, being made fun of, trolled, all of these different things, right? We as human beings have those fears around going out and showing up and doing the thing that we want to do because it takes us outside of our comfort zone. Oftentimes, and I've had this with clients on many occasions, and I talk to lots of people about this all the time, we think that we have to work through all of those stories completely, that we have to heal everything before we can go do the thing. That if we just can get to the root of the issue a little bit deeper, that if we can just figure out one last piece of the puzzle, it will magically fall into place and it will be easy to go do the thing. You have to take action in order to continue to take action. The action piece does not come after you have healed or fixed all the things or figured it all out. The action comes as part of the figuring things out. As part of the preparing to do the thing is actually doing the thing. I'm here to, unfortunately, I guess, burst your bubble. There is no perfect timing. There is no everything is going to fall into place and it's going to be easy peasy time for you to go out and be visible, to sell with confidence, to talk to your ideal clients, to show your face on social media. There is no perfect time to do any of it because, hey, guess what? You're a human. We live on planet Earth. The world is on fire. There are things going wrong all the time. Life gets in the way, right? So this is your quick reminder this morning to go out and do the thing and stop waiting for there to be some magical perfect timing, because I can pretty much guarantee you that that's not coming. I will give you an example. I lived in Rhode Island for just about 6 years. And for the last, I'd say 2 to 3 years of that, we didn't really want to be there anymore. Nothing had happened. We were just ready for a change, right? Except that we were in a pandemic lockdown. I had started my own company and didn't have a salary anymore. My husband changed jobs. The housing market was absolutely nuts. And there was always a reason that it wasn't the right time for us to move. There's always a reason that it wasn't the right time. And this cycle continued for a while, right? Like I said, 2 to 3 years. And then this past summer, finally it got to the point where there still wasn't the perfect timing. It still didn't look great on paper, right? The housing market was still nuts. Interest rates in the US were absolutely absurd this summer. It was going crazy. I had taken the first half of this year off of my business in order to focus on family issues, so revenue was low. I was having issues between my dogs, which meant from a logistics standpoint, it was very difficult to move the 4 of us. Lots of big reasons, not small little Chrissy get over it reasons, big reasons that on paper, it made 0 sense to move, right? It may have looked like a really stupid decision to move during that time. But I knew that in order to have what I wanted, which was a fresh start, which was to actually take action on this thing that we had wanted for years, to actually change the trajectory of where we were going, we needed to take action on it. You have to take action beyond journaling, beyond affirmations, beyond intuitive arts work. You have to take the internal action of changing the identity, absolutely, and the external action of actually going out there and fucking doing something about it if you want to see real change. The same thing applies to our business. If you are struggling right now with visibility, you are waiting for the perfect time where you feel confident, fully confident, you're unshakable, that you know exactly what you want to talk about, that you look great, that you feel great, that your hair looks awesome, that your makeup's on point. If you're waiting for this magical world of everything is going to be perfect for me to start showing up on social media, this is just one example, that time is not going to come. Because everything else might be great, right? Maybe you're having an awesome hair day. Maybe your skin is flawless. Maybe your shirt is just like on point, right? Everything is lined up. Maybe your house is quiet and it's empty and you've got a whole day. Your mind is still going to find something to trip you up. It is still going to find some way of saying, you know what, actually, let's not go live right now because the doorbell might ring, because you never know. You have to take action to change your life. Everything I do with my clients, whether it is inside my membership, whether it is in my one-on-one containers, whether it is in any kind of training that I do, everything I do with my clients is anchored in taking action. We have to take action to see real change. You cannot keep waiting for time to be perfect, for the situation to be absolutely ideal. You have to make it ideal. You have to make it work. My interest rate on my mortgage is more than double what it was on my old house. Literally paying hundreds of dollars in interest every single month. But I took action and I live in a completely different situation. My house is double the size that it was in Rhode Island. My dogs are doing so much better because they have space and they got a fresh start. There is renewed energy in everything that I do. My business is booming. It is flying. There is massive change, more engagement, more revenue, more clients. Everything that I do is different because I am different. Because I made the internal shift to identify as somebody who does the thing across the board, regardless of how hard it is. So I made the internal shift. And then I went out and I did the fucking thing. Before I could get in my head of, well, it's not the right time and, you know, interest rates are crazy, I went out and I got a realtor. And she moved fast. And we went with it. You've got to go out and do the thing. So now that you're all good and riled up, how do you actually do that? How do you actually go out and do the fucking thing? Start small. If that example of you want to go live on social media or you want to start showing your face on social media, you don't have to go from doing nothing like that to doing an hour-long live training on a really complicated topic. You can literally come on your stories for 15 seconds, do a boomerang, right? Do something fun and show your face. That is taking action. The action doesn't have to be this big, giant, grand thing, but it has to be action. It has to be something that pushes you outside your comfort zone, even the tiniest bit. Show a picture of yourself. Take a B-roll type video of you making coffee in the background. Put it up there. Have the next background of your post be a picture of you and not some colored block. Come on your stories and talk for 2 minutes. Do a 5-minute live. Go live in a private Facebook group or on an Instagram channel that's not quite as public as your page. Take action outside of journaling. Yes, continue to do the internal shifting. Continue to change your identity. Continue to align the internal that you are someone who does XYZ. And when you can do that on the external, that internal shift starts to sit it a little bit more, starts to anchor in more. So my challenge for you today, I was going to say invitation, but I'm going to say challenge. My challenge for you today is to do one thing, one action that is going to actually get you closer to that big goal of yours. And then come back here and let me know what it is. Yep, there is accountability in this as well. Go out and actually go physically do something that is in line with the thing that you keep putting off, that you keep waiting for some perfect, magical, imaginative, perfect time for. And then come back here and let me know what it was. Let's celebrate together. If you need help on the internal shifting, if you are ready to finally stand up and be like, let's do this, right? It can be let's do this. That's fine. But if you are ready to take real action on your goals, if you are ready to really step into being the badass that you are, that's going to change the world, DM me. I have 3 open one-on-one coaching spots available this year to close us out, to start 2024 off in an incredible way. DM me. Grab one of those spots. Take advantage of the opportunity being presented to you and do something about it. Go after your goals today.